There are a lot of things that we're going to get to see in Marvel Phase 4, and honestly, it's going to be a boatload of excitement. And since Marvel revealed the trailer for the Marvel What If animated series, fans have gone wild with anticipation on what exactly is going to happen. But what is the What If series? What's it all about? Who are the characters set to play? And what episodes have already been confirmed to air in the Marvel What If series? Well, I'm going to be answering these questions and many more, so stay tuned. This is Movie King here with another tantalizing video for you based on the MCU. Be sure to Hulk smash that subscribe button so you can stay updated with our content. So let's dive right in. Number 1. What If is?
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
The What If series is based on the Marvel Comics series of the same name. It explores alternate versions of Marvel history by reimagining the crucial elements of the already established stories of the Marvel Universe in regards to what would have happened if certain details had been altered and what resulting consequences might have sufficed. An example would be what if Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four? Or what if the Avengers never existed? Or what if Doctor Strange was a disciple of Dormammu?
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
You've come to die.
The series sets out to answer questions like that. The series is an anthological series, which means every issue stands alone and isn't really connected to the other. The animated series is going to be exactly like that, but it's going to be based on the events and stories that have occurred in the MCU and its current line of characters. This means that we're going to see alternate realities of the current MCU storyline.
Maximum occupancy has been reached.
Take the steps.
Yeah. Stop.
And honestly, anything is possible with a story following this particular trajectory. Like, what if Black Widow had Scarlet Witch's powers? Or what if Loki could use Thor's hammer? And what if the Iron Man suit was made out of rubber? Which means he will technically be called Rubber Man. Well, okay, maybe that last one was a little far-fetched, but you get the gist. The series is set to be released in mid-2021, right after the Loki series, and it's going to consist of 10 episodes. Actually, all episodes are going to be based on each movie of the Marvel phases 1 through 3, and the next set of 10 episodes are already being curated. Number 2. The characters. The characters set to voice in the animation are the same characters from the MCU in the Marvel Phase 1 through 3. This means Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Chris Evans as Captain America, Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, Chris Hemsworth as Thor, and all the other characters that we know and love. The most recurring character that I think is important that we talk about is Vaatu, the Watcher played by Jeffrey Wright.
I have watched you, Victor Von Doom.
The Watchers are an extraterrestrial race that observes the events and things that happen in the universe. They've kind of been around for eons, and they don't really interfere with anything that happens. They just observe. As stated in Wikipedia, head writer A.C. Bradley said, "The Watcher is above everything else," and compared the character to a viewer watching the pizza rat, saying that the Watcher is like a guy watching a rat drag a slice of pizza across a platform. He has no interest in becoming friends with the rat, living amongst the rat, or doing rat things. He just goes, "Man, this is remarkable. Look at that little guy." That is the Watcher's relationship with humanity. Vaatu is the Watcher who watches over Earth, and to be honest, the Watchers remind me a lot of the Therns in the John Carter movie, just guys watching and observing the events of a particular world. The Watcher is set to narrate the movie of each anthological episode while we uncover the alternate realities in the MCU. Number 3. What we know about some episodes.
What you doing out there all by yourself anyway?
Exploring the world.
Sounds fun.
The synopsis for the first episode has actually been revealed, which is, what if Peggy Carter became the captain? If you watch the What If trailer, you'll notice that we saw an animated Peggy Carter undergo the super soldier transformation and put on what looks like the Captain America costume. But it's not really Captain America, but Captain Britain. which is evident on the flag on her shield and the patterns on her costume. We also saw a skinny Steve Rogers inside what looks like the Mark I Iron Man suit, probably built by Howard Stark, and we see Peggy bursting in guns blazing with the Howling Commandos. I'm guessing she is going to reprise the role of Captain Britain, and we're going to see the Second World story from the perspective of England and the Allied forces. And there also seems to be a budding romance between Peggy and Steve in the trailer, so I guess some things haven't changed. The next episode will be What If T'Challa Was Star-Lord? Now, this I think is going to be a must-watch for fans, because it will be Chadwick Boseman's last appearance in the MCU, because he is actually the voice of T'Challa in the series. We saw T'Challa get taken by aliens, just like we saw in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 with Peter Quill.
Yes, in the name of research. I think that could be pretty repulsive.
And we see T'Challa all grown up as Star-Lord in the setting of Morag, where he's probably taken the Power Stone. We also know that there's going to be some Black Panther action because Michael B. Jordan is set to return as Killmonger. So it should be fun to see what will happen in this alternate reality. There's also a bit of drama going on with Doctor Strange, as it seems the good doctor will have his hands full because he's going to be facing an extremely terrible foe himself. Many believe that this episode will involve Strange's hands surviving the crash, but somehow, someway, he still finds himself taking the path of a sorcerer and battling ancient evils. Number 4. Other stuff happening.
Give me the tour.
There's also going to be a Thor episode, and I believe that this episode will consist of Thor actually failing to stop Loki in his ascension to the throne of Asgard in Thor 1, and this in turn leads to Loki taking over the 9 realms with Earth included. This might be the case because we did see Loki in what appears to be the UN. We also saw Iron Man eating a donut, which is what we saw in Iron Man 2. Wonder what that's all about. One of the most exciting scenes we saw in the trailer was Bucky versus what looks like zombie Captain America, which I think is really cool. It's nice of the Marvel Studios to find a way to successfully inculcate Marvel zombies into the Avengers. Like I said, there'll be a lot of things happening in the series, and crazy theories have already surfaced all over the internet on what the episodes are going to be about. So let me know some of your theories in the comments below. I am looking forward to the What If series. It's definitely going to be fun to see these characters and stories reflecting in this fascinating animation. Thanks a lot for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like and share, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.